What is going on, guys? This is me playing with the Shred in the support class. We're going to be talking about the support class today, and I'm going to give my thoughts and opinion on the Shred. I don't think I've ever done a video using the Shred on YouTube. I know I have a few videos up on the Stainen, which at the time of those postings, I felt like it was the best weapon to use in the support class. Well, I'm streaming a couple days ago. All of my viewers start telling me, Chase, you have to play with the Shred. So this is the gameplay of me trying the Shred after the stream. And I must say, it is much better than I remember. The support class is really underrated. It has a perk that is huge, just absolutely huge, which is when you kill somebody, the magazine is automatically filled up, so you never have to reload, ever. And so you have a massive, massive magazine size. You can fire for days, you can spray and pray, and never have to reload, which is really cool. The biggest downfall of this class is, of course, the running speed is ultra slow. That can be fixed by playing with handgun and just running with handgun and then switching to your support class weapon after you've ran. Now, with the Stainen has a way faster fire rate, so if you're not as accurate or you just want to spray and pray, Stainen is probably your best bet. With the Shred has something that's pretty interesting. What happens is as you shoot the weapon, your crosshairs get more tight. So what happens as you're firing, you actually become more accurate, which is the opposite of what you would expect from a gun. Typically with a gun, as you fire, the recoil becomes more and more, and you become less accurate. This is why you see people doing burst fire, not so much in MC5, but in other games that are really realistic, because, to be honest, there's not much recoil in MC5. It's not really realistic, and I'm okay with that, but most games are going to have more recoil, and so it's better to burst fire where you tap, fire, release, tap, fire, release. With the Shred, you can actually just hold down the trigger button, because as you hold down the trigger button, you'll get more accurate over time, which is really interesting, and I never realized how good that was until recently. Also with the Shred, the fire rate is much less than the Stainen, so the bullets do more damage. So if you're accurate with your shots, I think you're going to do better with the Shred than the Stainen. But let me know in the comments, Shred or Stainen, that's the big debate. Really liking the support class. I forgot how much I like this class. I don't really like classes where you run around slow. It's not my thing, but it's not too slow, and I was kind of getting used to it. I definitely feel that with the support class weapons, they're best suited on long-range maps. Like Construction here is probably the best map for the support class weapons, because these things can shoot far and they can shoot long, and you want big open spaces. You don't want tight quarters, because tight quarters, that's where you're going to get ripped apart by the Recon class, because Recon class has a lot of power short range. So long range maps are best suited for the support class. Also, as I'm kind of getting, oh, here comes a nice double there we go. Maybe we get a third kill. This guy's running around, come around the side here. Where are you, dude? There he is. We're going ham right now, going hamsicles, getting headshots, just picking up kills all over the place. This is a pretty decent gameplay. I was happy with it. Just had a lot of fun with the weapon. And, oh, yep, here we are. So there's a bunch of guys. And look, normally with any other weapon, what would you have to be doing? I am firing. He's having to reload. I don't have to reload. I can just fire, and all of a sudden, because I killed that guy, I, again, didn't have to reload. It just filled up my magazine. So that's the power of the weapon. What you just saw there, any other weapon, going up against 3 guys like that, you would have to reload. This, you don't have to reload, which is awesome. Huge kill streak here. This looks pretty cool. All right. Next topic we're going to talk about, this is the part where I just go hamsicles on everybody. I'm just watching my own gameplay. Sorry for getting distracted. Next topic is we will discuss MC5 going 21-4. MC5 graphics. Oh, they're so good, guys. They're so good. Look, fog, just the light flares coming down, everything about the maps. It's just a gorgeous game. The game, is it pay to win? I would say, yeah, it is for the most part, although becoming less so. I think Gameloft realized they went too far on the pay to win factor, and they brought it back. They made some of the bundles easier to obtain where you could actually get credits by playing. So now with less money, you can actually level up and become, competitive. And I think that was the right move. What I think we're going to see in the space, in the mobile space, especially the shooter space, because the competition that's coming in, is developers need to make money, but they need to be careful about being too greedy, because if they're too greedy and they monetize too many ways, people are going to flee to another game. And I think Gameloft realized that. None of the developers have told me that. I'm part of a group called Gameloft Confidential, where they give me little sneak peeks on updates and future games and things like that. Right there, I should have switched to handgun and moved out of the way of that grenade. But just something I've noticed is it's less pay to win now than it was 6 months ago, which normally all the previous updates for Modern Combat 5, they were going the other direction. They were figuring out more and more ways to monetize. So this is the big question for developers, is how much do you monetize versus how much do you let people get for free? And it's a very nimble balance. Some games, honestly, can probably monetize more and be okay. Other games are monetized way too much, and I feel like they're losing revenue. Back in college, I took an economics class. Why are we talking about economics? But economics, they kind of teach you like how to price stuff, and if you price stuff too expensive, you won't get enough demand. And I think that's what these developers are trying to figure out. Okay, guys, that's the video with the Shred going 30 and 6. Really fun weapon. I do encourage you guys to check it out. Mine's not fully upgraded yet. I think I'm at like MK3, so still working on grinding, getting my weapon score so I can upgrade this weapon fully. All right, guys, take care. Peace.